Welcome back to the Care by Data Science channel. Today is Wednesday, October 21st. It's in the afternoon here in Columbus, Ohio. And before I get started, I just wanted to once again plead with you to subscribe to the Care by Data Science channel. All you got to do is click the red S down the bottom right hand corner of the screen, and you'll be added onto my loyal followers. Also, if you find this report helpful and encouraging, I'd also please like and share the video, okay? So we're getting ready to run a report. Let's see what we got here. We'll come back up here. We've already run Israel, Spain, and Israel. So we're actually going to do the state of Ohio today. All right? I might mention that this is the new and improved script for the state of Ohio. Okay, let's just switch over to our report for today. I'll just mention also at this point that the data for the U.S. reports for U.S. report for U.S. states comes from the New York Times. It's an accumulative total, which means that the numbers are added. The numbers will just keep being added up from day to day. So I had to go through. Actually, I had a friend help me, break out the numbers on a daily basis. Okay. Let's just run this. This is the new improved version where I switched all my plots over to ggplot2. Okay, you can see in the state of Ohio, we're currently averaging 825 cases per day, only about 23 deaths per day. Now, if we look at the cases by date, you can see that, like the U.S. as a whole, the numbers are continuing to climb. Okay, deaths, like the U.S., are showing a decline in deaths, beginning probably late September, early October. So this is maybe 20 days worth of data right here. Decline. You can see it actually spiked here, like the U.S. did, and a decline down to here. Okay, on the average. Let's take a little close look at weekly cases. The blue line is a low as line. It's sort of a weighted version of a moving average. We can basically ignore the lines here. See, this downturn here is probably a little misleading because this is the middle of the week, but outside of that, just pretty much what we expected. Okay. Deaths, on the other hand, well, we can see that deaths have declined from this peak over here, and is actually in the last 2 weeks also showed a bit of a decline. So maybe there is some movement downward under 100 cases per week for the state of Ohio. Now, if you look at monthly cases, you can see that the October is going to catch and probably pass August and September states. Okay, cases in Ohio. Cases or deaths by month in Ohio, you can see they're around 650. What's that? Between 3,000. They're about 6 to 800 deaths per week for the state of Ohio. Because this is 6, this is 8, 9, so that'll be 3,000 in between, right? 1,500. So it's about 75. The deaths in the U.S. are about, and for the state of Ohio, are averaging about 600 to 75, 750 numbers. Okay, 750 deaths per week. Now, if we look at the top 5 counties based on the total number of cases for the last 7 days, you can see that Franklin continues to lead the pack with about 160 cases, followed by Hamilton, Summit, Cuyahoga, and Butler counties. Let's see if we can get a number for the deaths now. Well, apparently the only county to have deaths during the last 7 days is Butler County, and you only had 1. So now we got a plot of Franklin County, where I live. Actually, I live in Licking County, but Franklin County is where Columbus is. And you can see it is increasing, although the increase isn't as great as the national trend shows us here, okay? Take a look at deaths. You can see here that deaths in Franklin County are declining, all right? So that's incredibly good news. Even though we got this volatility, if we average things out, which Loaz does, it gives us a better picture of what the data is actually doing. So that takes care of Ohio. I would say the news overall is pretty good for Ohio right now, particularly with the deaths declining. So let's just update the web page in the database. Okay. And that concludes the report for the great state of Ohio. Thanks so much. We'll catch you next video.